Hello everyone and welcome back to Space Quest 2, Vohaul's Revenge. My name is Flightless Bird. This is your story-based gaming channel, and we landed on the asteroid. Things are going well in this blind let's play. Only got stuck a couple of times so far. I think it's possible the remake may have made things a little more streamlined. Because I remember Sierra games being a lot more evil, but there have been some points that we have been stuck, and now we're trying to figure out a way to get past that room that melts us. And we haven't explored this area fully yet. So let's go ahead and check this computer.
This gigantic console seems to be controlled by an interface consisting of a large black directional pad, a select and start button, and two large buttons labeled A and B.
The old good-fashioned Nintendo controller.
Activating the power only presents the statement, "Please insert cartridge," before it powers down again.
Don't forget to blow in it too, because that may help.
You grab the wastebasket. Aren't you amazed by how much stuff an adventure game hero can carry? You've just gotta know how to pack.
So it was the trash can that we needed.
This is an empty wastebasket.
I wonder if you had to get inside the trash can and like float on it. Because the clue was, how would a janitor get past this?
Activating the power, you doodle out a scene of you defeating a vine monster, but in the end, it looks like someone sneezed on the datapad.
Yeah, that's about my drawings.
Get your hands off, Roger. That's not why they call it a palm tree.
Give me a coconut.
No response.
Do you have Fester's Quest 2?
No response.
Oh dear God. I think I played the original Festa Quest and I remember it being very difficult.
Are you really a desk? Or are you actually a work table in disguise?
No response.
No one wants to talk to Roger. Okay, so we got the wastebasket. I'm not sure what else we need in there. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh. Man, that thing was chasing me all over the place.
This door.
Must no trash when it sees it. Those cameras are still following me around. Why is Vohaul let me do all this? There was nothing in this room, right? I don't remember anything being in this room. Can I leave? Right. Except for the game machine, which I still understand if that's something we had to beat or not. I hope not. 5? Ooh. We haven't been on this side before. We were on the other side, right? 37. I did go ahead and deleted a few saves before I started recording this time. Some particularly deadly looking weapons are sitting on the gun rack against the wall here.
You can't get them. It turns out that they're holograms that have traveled back through time, which are out of phase with your plane of existence.
What?
You're thinking of Kirk.
What?
You set the monitor as low as possible, so that the system sorely underestimates how much Vohaul is actually passing gas. That should ensure him a diet of nothing but beans for the rest of his days.
Ha, take that.
Do you do anything that's not associated with something gross?
Not a chance.
What is this thing?
This readout looks to monitor Vohaul's PAL. You set the monitor.
Okay.
You set.
So nothing else I can do here.
Oh God. It's like a steaming pile of diarrhea took a crap into a load of garbage, which drank up the butt sweat from a really fat lady's chair before it crawled up your nose.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Yeah. Let's not taste the fart monitor. Fart liquor.
Yeah, that's a good idea. God, it's so disgusting. Okay, and once again we got codes, which we don't know.
Ha! That tickles.
We still got that.
It's a force field. It's there to stop the bad guys getting out. Try walking. The force field gets your juices going, but doesn't talk back. The force field smells like xenon after a thunderstorm.
Xenon. Keep saying Zenon. Xenon.
It's like putting your tongue on a frozen metal pipe, except worse. You lick the control panel. Nice job.
I try. Thank you.
It's not voice recognition.
Darn it. Alright, we got a bucket. What does that mean? Well, hopefully it means we can get past that room. Because at this point, I'm not really sure what else we're supposed to do. Because we've been everywhere else. We still don't know the passcode for the force field. And that's what we need most of all. We need to know that the passcode. I don't know what the bucket's gonna do though.
Spock would say fasten. A bear. Another. You feel. It doesn't work. I can tell you're. It. As don't get there. Why don't that?
Okay, that doesn't do anything.
Metal.
What if you had to like light on fire?
I've seen as why would nothing nothing.
Oh wait, something just happened.
The waste basket has some paper in it.
Do we have to set on fire now?
Nothing happened. Nothing. That does out, as Data would say.
I don't know how putting paper in trash can is supposed to help.
Nothing.
No way with all these things getting off will make up like flash paper.
An imaginary conversation between two inanimate objects ensues. It's very strange.
I don't know how to get past this room. I mean, it says
if you will.
Something about a janitor. How would a janitor get himself out of this situation? And I don't know.
Great idea. You add the paper to the basket.
I get points for that.
The waste basket.
Like, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to use this with this.
Nothing.
Eventually. Like, you set it on fire and then use the fire for something. I just don't know what the purpose is. I'm stumped. I'm actually very, 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 very stumped. I'm not sure how to proceed, so I'm gonna go find out what I'm supposed to do next. I'll be back in a second.
You take the glass cutter from the craft table. You never know when you want to cut a piece of glass.
Okay, so I found some glass here on the table, and it's really hard to see because you know there's a couple items, but you can't really grab any of those items. So that's something I missed. Also, apparently, I missed a plunger somewhere, and I'm trying to figure out where that is. I was told it's in one of these rooms.
This door.
But these doors are all locked. So I have no idea where the plunger is at. But at least we found something. So, be right back.
You pick up a small rock generated during the Terror Beast's grand entrance.
Hey, what are we doing back here? It's because while I was trying to figure out what we do next, I learned that there's this cool little scene that we missed.
Dang. Allowing the guard to observe you was not very swift. He has disassembled you, probably adding a little excitement to his otherwise dull day.
That wasn't the scene I'm talking about. I thought it was a skill of yours. Dang it, you don't have any skills, full stop. Somehow we were able to get up this thing without dying originally. And I don't understand how we did that. But somehow we were able to. And there's a way to take out the guard, which is what you were supposed to do. But for some reason, like I said, we were able to skip it. So I want to go back and
the beast appears
show off this solution. If I don't die again here. See if I can do it without dying this time. So what you have to do is use the rock.
You're so clever, Roger. You created a slingshot. The guard seems to have heard a sound and moves to get a better look. You cleverly use the athletic supporter to sling the rock at the guard. It makes serious contact with the side of his head. We like the way you think. He drops like a lead parakeet. The ripe thud of impact is momentarily sickening. He is perfectly still.
Let's see that again.
Let's see that again.
This time, let's look at it closer.
We see an instant replay. Look at this.
Hold it there. I want to see the rocket the guard.
Let's do it then in super slow-mo.
Yes, super slow-mo.
Now that is more like it.
Did you see that, Bloodfly?
Heck yeah.
You're one sick mofo, Flightless.
You're one sick mofo, Blackthorn.
So yeah, that's how you're supposed to get past the
It's
guard.
remain. That's not necessary.
But there doesn't seem to be anything on him, so I don't know if this is gonna affect the future or not. So we're just gonna jump right back into our old save. I did want to show it off though, because like I said, when I saw that I had missed something, I definitely wanted to go back and see what happened. Okay. So where is the spot that we missed
The door.
as far as where we're at? Well, we need to go back to this room. And apparently there's a sheet of paper right here that I missed.
It reads 3 banana. That makes no sense to you.
And the chime means that's important because the 3 banana is apparently the code for one of the doors. Ah! This thing is evil! 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 Run, 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 run! Goodness. Whew. Okay, now that we know the code, we can go on with the game. And get back to our blind let's play here. Because the only thing I know is how to get that code. You know what the problem with, I don't even know if this is the right one, or do we use the other one? Well, we'll try this one. 3 banana.
Good work. The force field has been powered down.
Sweet. Yeah, so beyond this point, I have no idea. There's one major problem with playing this game and trying to find a walkthrough, and that is that this version is very different from the point and click original version. So there are some puzzle solutions that aren't the same. So finding out what I have to do next if I get stuck is actually a lot harder than you think. Let's move on.
Oh no, one of the cells is opening. Who knows what unspeakable horrors wait behind those steel bars?
Is it Zohaul waiting for us? Whoa! What is this?
Oh, yuck.
The dark and spiny beast with massive red lips grabs you up, and after a longing glance, proceeds, don't read further if the phrase French kiss bothers you, to plant a very moist French kiss on you.
Oh!
You are left quite stunned.
Giant alien creature gave me a kiss. That is... It's not what I expected.
The cell is now wide open. Whatever was contained in this cell is now free to roam about. Be careful, Roger.
Great, is he gonna kiss us again?
No way. You know the old saying, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, we can't get fooled again?
That's not the saying.
Could you, not kill me if I walk through you?
No response. Nope.
It smells like burning video game interaction writers. So this is where they keep him. You prefer your tongue in your head as opposed to disintegrated.
Okay, well, we got a door here.
Aha!
Oh, looks like there's more
You
here.
know a janitorial closet when you smell one. Almost at once, you sense an emptiness, a melancholy longing. You begin to feel homesick. It's quite dark in here. You do notice a plunger, however, which you take.
There's a plunger! Okay, so that's what I read. We need the plunger in order to survive that room. Cool. Is there anything else in here?
been in here before.
Yeah, but you know, it felt nice, so I want to just be back there. Oh, hello? Seems to be a few people here?
It's a man. A very scary man. This is the most disgusting creature you have ever seen. It looks really mean.
Looks like it doesn't have a face.
You can't. There's glass between you and him. You can't smell him through the glass. That's his job, isn't it?
Hey, what just happened? Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, Roger, you're a mother.
What? I know sense of strategy can help prevent this. Vote yes on the lobotomies for adventure game designers. Someone just burst out of our chest. Oh no. Oh no. Because that thing kissed us? Are we on a timer now? Where after a certain amount of time we instantly die from a chest burst? Oh no. Yes we are. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, Roger.
So that means now we're gonna have to restore from 40 because we already saved on 41. So this is why you have multiple saves in adventure games. Just saying.
Oh no, one of the
So we need to stop this thing from kissing us. Wow, it moves fast.
Oh,
the dark and spine you are
That thing moves way too fast. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we come from the other side. Like, not this way, because when we come from this way, that thing is like on us in a second. But if we come from the other way, we should be able to avoid him. So let's go down this way. This is why you have multiple saves. Because if you only had one save, and you got kissed there, and then you saved after, guess what? You just lost the entire game. And yes, that's... I think I was remarking earlier about how this game seems to be not as evil as previous Sierra games. No, that's pretty evil. Yeah, that's pretty evil. Okay, let's...
That is one huge hand. You consider that the creature attached to it must have some serious power.
Let's come from this side.
You consider shaking his hand, but decide against it.
Probably a good idea.
hi, giant brown hand.
No response.
Really? Nothing?
The subtle hints of sweat, barely masking the palpable aroma of fear and ambition. This is the scent of a madman's lair. This is the place where victims are brought to suffer. You don't want to get near enough to the giant hand to taste it, thank you very much. The creature says nothing to you. You wonder if it even speaks intergalactic.
What about this guy?
Hi, I'm Roger Wilco. Why are you locked up?
Ah, Roger. So nice to see you.
Okay, that's
The
creepy.
man just looks at you and licks his lips.
That's even creepier. Is that supposed to be Hannibal Lecter? I think it is. Okay, let's avoid this, shall we?
Aha! It's quite... Oh no! One of the cells is opening.
Oh, great. We can't avoid this. Run away! Run away!
Oh, yuck.
The dark, you are left.
You know, I just realized something. He kisses me. So what if I stop him from kissing me? Do I have anything that can do it? I have a trash can. But it's got stuff in it. Oh no!
Keep trying that. If you keep at it, then we might...
Oh no, I put stuff in it! I was thinking of using it as a helmet because, you know, buckets work as helmets.
Oh no.
Maybe it'll still work. Or maybe we just have to run.
Spock would say fascinate. Keep trying. Spock.
Oh no.
Oh, yuck.
The
Oh
dark, you are...
no. I have a feeling I'm in an unwinnable situation here. Because I have a feeling we're supposed to use the bucket as a helmet. And I already put stuff in it, which
It's
means I can no longer use it for that purpose.
Oh no.
Which means, we may be dead. Ah, run away! Get me away from this thing! Okay. Whew. We're out. watch, that thing's gonna just come skirting across. Oh man. Okay, so we got the plunger. And I was told you need the plunger to get past here. What is this?
The glass cutter.
Oh, it's a glass cutter.
This is a standard issue plunger. These don't get cut.
There we go.
Using formerly uncharacteristic creativity,
That's pretty
you
smart.
apply the suction cup-like plunger to the smooth metal finish and hang on for dear life. Once a janitor, always a janitor.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. As long as this thing doesn't come up on us.
You can hang on no longer. Your grip weakens.
Oh, come on! Oh, come on!
Imagine if
Really, game? Really? Oh, no. That was evil. You have to wait till like the very last minute to use the thing. Oh, great. Now I gotta get past this thing. Ah! The thing is truly terrifying. Get me out of here. Whew. So thankfully, you can outrun that thing, which is great because, like I said, my only defense against it is being used. I'm gonna have to look that up later, but I'm fairly confident that's what you do. Okay, so on this one, you have to wait till right now.
use
There we go.
you release your
That was evil, game. This game is so evil, I swear. This game is just really evil. Well, left is always right. Except when you went to whatever this is.
The huge metal menace is specifically designed to secure a given area. When not busy, it is plugged into the wall recharging. It looks like it would hurt you.
It does, doesn't it?
It doesn't respond to your pathetic pleas.
Please don't hurt me. Typical.
It smells like raindrops on roses. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't. Roger, don't lick the bad guys. It's just not right.
Is it gonna kill me? I think that one's gonna kill me. Ah! Alright, well, I outran it. Weird. I think I broke the game. Yeah, I think I broke the game because now everything is moving slow. And I can't go anywhere. Yep, I broke the game. Wonderful. Okay, what do we do against this machine? Go the other way? Great. There's one over here too. Ah! There's no way to go here.
A weapon connected to an extension arm reaches from its body and makes contact with you. That's when you begin feeling the intense burst of heat pulsing through your body.
Oh! That's unfortunate.
As you can see, you amount to little more than a hill of laser-fried beans. You've come a long way only to be torched. Keep up the fine work.
Way to get zapped, Wingnut. Your new hairstyle is shocking to say the least, Roger. Yeah, well, yeah, thing.
These alcoves look to be made to charge the internal power.
Okay, so we got
The
alcoves.
ceiling looks ordinary except for some fixtures that look like sprinklers.
Sprinklers. Can we turn them
They
on?
appear to be heat-sensitive sprinklers.
Heat sensitive sprinklers. Oh, I was just talking earlier about burning trash. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on. And then
Nothing.
Oh, this ain't good.
A flamethrower.
Yeah, that's not good. All right, maybe you had to do it beforehand, or maybe you just need a. Maybe you don't even need the trash can. Maybe you just gotta put the lighter to the.
It doesn't work. Spock with nothing.
Yeah, maybe you just had to put the lighter to the sprinklers.
Oh, you found a flamethrower.
Alright, that's not working. Okay, so today is not my best day with this game. These puzzles are getting definitely.
You look for a good place to put your basket down. Every basket needs to be in a good place.
Definitely more convoluted. So you just had to drop the basket down and then light the fire.
While receiving an ice hosing yourself, the basket fire is extinguished. Seconds later, a loud series of pops followed by the smell of fried electronics. The sprinklers sense accomplishment and cease operations.
So we were right about needing the fire for the sprinklers. We just got it in the wrong
no
order.
Further need of the wastebasket.
Okay, I guess I don't need that anymore. So now this thing
Your
should be
fire and subsequent shower seems to have shorted out the burnished bullies.
excellent. So yes, now we can get past these things without dying a very horrible fiery death. Good, 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 good. Hello. Well, hello.
You have just entered Vohaul's secret chamber. The evil one himself is seated before a large console high on a platform in the center of the room. Standing obliviously ready are many of the dreaded salesman clones.
So, Roger Wilco, we meet again. I must say, I'm quite impressed with your resourcefulness and tenacity. I'd love to chat, but I'm busy preparing the last of my salesman clones for their trip to Xenon. Feel free to stick around and observe the downfall of your civilization.
Wow, this guy's so arrogant. I mean, he's literally gonna let me do whatever I want in here because he feels like nothing I can do can stop him.
A genetically engineered insurance salesman, ready to be set loose on the universe. Boy, that Vohaul is a real evil mastermind. You can't pick up the salesman. The glass tube is too heavy.
Oh, glass tube.
Hello there, salesman.
The salesman looks at you with a blank look and says nothing.
We have something that can cut glass.
The glass container smells like glass. Showing a bit more class than you have shown previously in this game, you decide against licking the salesman. Yuck, no way!
Going somewhere?
Whoa.
Give it up, Vohaul. It ends here.
Never. I will not be defeated by a janitor. I have a small surprise for you, Wilco.
You feel a beam of light emitting from a unit in the ceiling. In a matter of seconds, you are broken down into microparticles and extracted from the air.
Wait, am I dead or did you just
Again, the beam strikes, this time blasting into a glass jar on the console. It is there that you are reconstructed in a miniaturized form.
Oh, we're not dead. Oh, that was supposed to happen.
Well, I'll be darned. My miniaturization beam does work. In the old days, I'd test these things on myself. But, as you may have noticed by my appearance, being my own guinea pig has had its disadvantages.
You did all that to yourself?
I guess this will keep you out of my way once and for all. You'll make a nice conversation piece.
With that, Vohaul turns away to put finishing touches on Xenon's fate.
Okay, it's not what I expected, but I was gonna use the glass cutter on the insurance element, but I wanted to see what happens if you touched him because I was expecting a death. But it looks like this is probably where you use the glass. But before we do that...
You aren't a creature out of some movie. Your saliva won't melt the glass for you.
Oh, what a shame.
You can smell nothing interesting about the glass jar. You can
When is a door not a door?
when it's a bad joke. Now shush.
Okay, so the glass cutter.
The
When is
newly
a door
cut
not a
pane of
door?
glass falls to the counter. Apparently, Vohaul doesn't notice.
That was actually a clever hint.
You have no use for the glass.
And now that we're super small, can we, get into the system here and, like, mess things up?
You have
Ah, I thought I had deleted enough. Guess not. I'm glad I still had those old state datas, though, so we could, see that cutscene. That was pretty cool. Alright.
The two hoses originate from Vohaul's chest region and lead into this portion of the console. The diameter combined with the slick composition of the tubes makes it an obvious bad risk. Besides, just looking at the floor below makes you dizzy. You couldn't pull the tubes out of their mooring even if you wanted to.
Well, we can probably click that switch,
Hey,
right?
tubes, you're like my career.
Down the tubes?
No, a vehicle for unpleasant fluids and smells that I really don't want to involve myself with.
The tubes don't smell off. Now, if only you could say the same about the man they're attached to. There is no sum of money in the world that could convince you to eat those tubes.
I love the narrator. Narrator's so good.
The switch should be on first.
Alright, let's turn on the switch.
Darn it, Roger. I guess his lardness got a little fed up with your meddling. You've been redesigned once again, revealing a permanent overhead view. You resemble one of those wonderfully colorful mosaics commonly found on windshields.
Once a janitor, always a janitor. Stealth never really was a skill of yours. Saying again, you don't have many skills, full stop. So, how do we... Oh!
Darn it, you resemble...
He squashed me. So how do we... Like... How do we know...
The side walls are nondescript. The back one has a switch and two displays. There's no...
Like, how do we know if he's looking at us?
Don't get cocky. Darn it, Roger. I guess his...
He wasn't even close to me that time, though. What happened? Okay, let me try turning down the speed just a little. Turn down 3 clicks. It's gonna go really slow now. But it may give me time to move. If that's the problem. So I can't... How does that work?
Darn it, you
That doesn't make any sense. Oh, you can still fall off, by the way.
You died.
I just love the fact that you can die by just falling. So what do you do? If he can see me.
That does not... Stumped again, hey? Not... You can't input information from here. The switch should be on. You can't There's no place. The diameter... You could... The diameter... You couldn't...
So what do we do?
That does not... Outlook...
I think we've already used this in this game. We've already used this. Glass?
As Spock would say...
No.
I can tell...
Did I miss something on this screen?
You can tell without having to feel it that the interior of this supercomputing structure throws off a lot of heat.
Yeah.
You now know for a fact that less weight does not equal less pain at the onset of deceleration trauma. You've come so far, only to die in a dumb way. What a geek.
Well, that was a new one. How do we... I mean, as soon as this hand comes up, I can't move. Like, the game is on a load screen. So...
The two hoses. The diameter. You could...
Hey, two.
Down.
No.
The two. There. It doesn't work.
Huh. Definition of stupidity is trying one thing over and over again, expect different results. If I go there, it's not gonna work.
You can't input. You can't.
Can I, like, just walk over here?
Darn
How?
it, Roger. I guess his lardness got a little fed up with your metal.
How do I do this?
Darn it,
No. How do I get past this?
That does outlook. I don't as keep stuff. Oh, you
Yeah, I'm...
keep trying. Don't get. Keep. The prevalent smell.
I feel like I've missed something. Hold on, let me, I don't want to do that one. Is it this one? Yeah. I want to fuse the glass on here.
That does not compute.
Okay, what if we give him a hamburger?
Outlook unclear.
I should find a good place.
Stumped again. As date. You can't pick.
So what do we do? Can't. I mean, it's gotta be.
The diam. You. 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 The. You. There's no. There's no. You. There's. You can't. There.
See,
Darn
every
it, Roger. I guess his lardness got a little fed.
every single time I move over to try to activate the machine, I get nailed. And it says stealth was never a skill, but how else are you supposed to get there? I don't get it. There's gotta be like...
Darn it, you
that's what I was about to say. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Like, you can't go in this direction. I think that's clear. I tried activating this. I tried to walk in here. Every single thing you do ends up in your death. Over here, walking off the ledge doesn't work. And I tried getting into whatever this
without
is.
having to feel it. That you can.
But I can't get in this. There's no way to get in this thingamajig up here.
The monitor banks and computer casing that make up Vohaul's desk are now like an impassable wall of metal to your tiny form.
Yeah.
As you turn your attention to the vent, you notice it to be quite dark.
Oh, I'm an idiot. There's a vent here. Oh, that's it.
You wiggle your slim carcass through the vent.
Okay, let's save. Okay, what do we do in here? Floor here is filled with slits and slots, making it difficult not to trip.
You poke and prod at the floor, but despite the poor construction, with your current size, you aren't able to bring the floor out from under the life support system.
Okay.
This small compressor tube is made of a reinforced high-durability plastic. It's going to be next to impossible to break or cut with anything short of heavy ordnance.
So it's plastic, not glass. So this won't work.
Keep trying that. If you keep at it, then we might get... Spock would say...
Or we could just walk here. Oh, you're not tripping. Can we pull this thing out here?
Tug and punch as you may, the tubes are too resilient to damage. At least not with anything you have at your disposal.
Huh.
Are you filling Vohaul with pumptitude? Yeah?
No response, girly man.
Hold on, I need to sneeze. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. So we can't go this way, right?
Tug and
And I thought my job sucked.
it does.
It does.
The sign says, "Caution, press button for emergency shutoff."
What button? This?
There is no reason.
No. What
There
button?
there is. In a bout of superstition, you choose not to peel off the warning sticker for fear that the button will no longer work without the warning there to tell you what it does.
Really? Oh wait, there's a button back here. Ah!
Way to go, Roger. You've just disconnected Vohaul's life support system. He's a goner without it.
Mwahahaha. So now we should be able to exit here.
You can see Vohaul struggling to take his last few breaths.
Look at all the
Not
skulls.
You again. You think you have won, but all you've done is to seal your own fate.
He reaches up and flips a switch before dropping to the floor dead.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, let's go disconnect that switch, shall we? I hate to get rid of a 27, but we will. 45. So now we should be able to hit the switch, right? Reduce or enlarge. How do we tell it?
Type the action you would like to perform, press enter when finished.
Reduce. Look at him jump around.
This monitor apparently displays the current status of various systems that this station is in control of. You
So
can't
what's going on?
type the action.
Apparently if you hit reduce, the game's not going to reduce you further.
Type
That's
the
a
ac-
shame. Wait. That didn't work either. Oh, there we go. Sweet.
You are once again reconstituted, this time to the correct size. You notice that the clones are gone.
Uh-oh.
Through the massive window you can see. An examination of his repulsively turgid fabric-encased mass reveals nothing other than the tubes which supplied him oxygen. You do notice the letters SHSR written in pen on the back of his left hand.
SHSR.
There's a lot of information on the screen. Oh no! The asteroid is in a decaying orbit, and the insurance salesmen are about to be launched.
Oh, great.
Maybe the letters from Vohaul's hand will help.
You type in the code SHSR. It worked! The launch of the salesman has been aborted.
Woohoo! But we still have 5 minutes until we're toast, and there's no way to save. Alright, well, as usual, we're gonna see what happens if we die first, so I'll see you in 5 minutes.
This is your last chance to push the self-destruct cancellation button.
Cancellation button? Oh, now she tells me.
So apparently after a minute or so, the game tells you that there is a cancellation button, which I think will make this replay easier, because instead of leaving and trying to find an escape ship, I think you just need to
Self-destruct will commence
hit the button.
in 15 seconds.
Well, we're counting down here. This has been a great game overall so far, by the way. Custard Horror, by the way, pointed out that the Marvin and Monolith Burger,
Self-destruct begins.
the original Marvin we saw is
9,
the guy from the TV show, and the one with the
6.
round head.
What about 7?
just kidding. 7, 6, 5,
It's from the movie.
3,
Spaceballs humor there.
1. Self-destruct commencing.
Goodbye, world.
I like the Spaceballs humor. That's great.
More bad news, Roger Wilco. The asteroid's orbit has finally decayed to the point where contact with the molecular contents of Labion's upper atmosphere has been achieved. The result of this friction is a tremendous heat buildup. Despite being a very dense chunk of matter, the asteroid flames out, broiling you with it. Another victim in the heartless universe of adventure.
Another senseless tragedy. You can help prevent this. Yes, to economize adventure game designers. Roger Wilco dead. Fortunately, we didn't see any really cool explosion and all. Ah, I'm actually over here still. Actually, this isn't a bad thing, because I get to try out what happens if you hit reduce here.
Type the
I mean, come on. Can't be that dumb, can you? I gotta see what happens.
By already being in a miniaturized form and setting the beam to reduce, you are now too small to exist. That wasn't too swift on your part. Too bad.
Wrong command, dude. There are just some things you can't afford to have smaller. Ah! Okay, well, I just had to see what would happen if you were dumb enough to say reduce instead of enlarge. But okay, let's try to beat the game here, shall we?
Type the action.
Enlarge. And away we go. This time we know there is a self-destruct button on the device. So that should be something that we obviously hit.
You are once again.
Yep, once again, correct size. Examine him. See SHSR.
There's a lot. The astro.
Maybe the letter.
You type. It worked.
Boarded that.
The deed is done, Roger. Vohaul's evil plan has been foiled. You may want to get the heck out of here now.
No thanks, I am not tired.
I know that television is sometimes called the boob tube, but regardless, I guarantee you that there's nothing to feel here, Roger.
So there is no.
On examine, you do notice.
No thanks.
There is no self-destruct cancellation button.
The D.
Oh, great. All right, well let's try to get the heck out of here, shall we? How do we leave? Hello. Hello. I can't leave the screen.
An eerie. The deed is. The deed. I know that. I know. You do. Your.
No thanks.
The deed is. The deed. Your.
Yeah, the deed's done, but how do I stop it? How do I stop it? How do I get out of here? I'm like, see, I can't go this way. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Wait. There's something up here. Ah. Ah!
Self-destruct will commence
You
in
open the
4
box,
minutes.
and noticing an oxygen mask, remove it and close the box.
That's probably a good thing to have. You can't really do anything, like save or, you know, whatnot. So I'm assuming it'll just automatically work. Oh,
A
that's
section
not
of the
good.
glass tubing has fractured from combined stress. The pressurized atmosphere rushes for the relative vacuum of space.
Oh, the gas mask! Oh, our head just exploded.
Due to the effect of the air rushing by you to get out the hole, the air in your lungs is sucked out, and you find it impossible to get more. You weren't really that close to the end of the game anyway. No big loss.
Fixated sensation. Oh, that was gruesome. Space air just doesn't have the same kind of effect on you. Huh. Alright, well, let me do all this stuff and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so apparently there was some sort of bug in the game because I couldn't access my menu up here. But I quit the game and I reloaded and now I can, so now we can use the oxygen mask. And hopefully this time we're not going to die a very horrible death to space asphyxiation. I think that's the right word. Did we use it too early?
A section of the glass, fortunately, wearing the mask protects you from suffocation.
Sweet. Okay, took out the mask. Now everything is beeping. We need to go. Oh my gosh, this is a long corridor. Ow! How long does this corridor go? Oh!
This ain't gonna be pretty.
That's not good.
As the beam of light from the droid guard hits you, you begin to feel a rather curious sensation. Unfortunately, you don't have the time to figure out what the sensation is before you die.
Well, that's nice. How do I get past that guy without dying now?
You
Thank you for
Because
pushing the
I'm pretty
self-destruct
sure
mechanism. This
there's
is
nothing
your
I can do at that
self-destruct
spot.
in exactly 5 minutes.
At least we still have our inventory, which is good. Go ahead and use the gas mask here. Or not the gas mask, the oxygen mask.
fortunate. No longer needing the mask, you remove it and stow it for later use.
And that's the comment we missed. Okay, so maybe we went in the wrong direction that time. Maybe this time we should go in the other direction. So let's go ahead and save here. And let's go to the right. Okay, left is not always right apparently in this
Press
game.
the button, but it won't move. It probably just needs some lubrication.
Lubrication. We're supposed to lick it?
You move your face closer to the button and lubricate it with your saliva.
Ah! Oh, that wasn't smart. Never mind.
That didn't work. Perhaps you should have searched the bathroom more thoroughly.
Oh. Wait, we're still alive. Wait, the bathroom. What do we do here?
Stumped again. You press the button, but it...
Sandwich?
Spock would say, "Oh, you found an arcade."
No? They say the bathroom, but...
As Spock,
That does not...
I don't know what to do here.
You press the...
Self-destruct will commence
I don't know what to do there. And I have a feeling we need that in order to leave. Did we miss an item somewhere? Oh no. We're going the other way now. Ah!
As the beam of light...
Did we miss an important item? Did we really miss an important item? I thought licking it would be so the answer. Okay, good news. If we look here...
There is a self-destruct override button on this control panel. The sign below it reads, out of order.
That's a self-destruct device. We don't need to worry about that. Man, this final part of the game was really, really difficult, and yes, I had to use the guide at times, but it's only because I've been thoroughly stumped on every turn.
These walls look to be window walls, but they look to be replacements. It's probably due to some dolt firing his blaster in a magnetically sealed compartment and blowing out the old walls. It's ape's fur. Some poor creature must have gotten sucked out before it closed.
Ew.
It's
So, if we go down this way, these things right here.
The robot has apparently decided that it is permissible for you to be here.
Whew. Okay. So we found ourselves into an escape ship.
There's nothing to... In space, nobody can hear you scream. Or in your case, sob.
Open!
This late in the game and you're still trying stuff like that. I feel sorry for your mother.
So do I.
It smells like plex. You consider pushing the launch button with your tongue. Why not just use your hand like a normal person, though?
Because that's no fun.
Nobody. You hit the big red button marked Escape. Warning, emergency escape vehicle launch sequence has begun.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch time! Yahoo!
Phew! You're going to have to stop cutting these escapes so close, Roger. Well, you must feel pretty good right now. You've stopped Vohaul from carrying out his threat of salesman infestation, ultimately destroying the twisted scientist himself. You also managed to save your own skin.
Yay!
And just look at that score. Pretty darned impressive. Unfortunately, you failed to stop the launch of the clones, dooming Xenon to the most horrible of fates. Way to go, Roger.
We lost? What? Way to go, Wingnut. Once again, you demonstrate your inability to sustain life. You quickly glance around the room to see if anyone saw you blow it. We lost? Are you kidding me? After all that? Ah! This game is evil! Ah! Ah! So when I loaded the game from before, I forgot to get the code from Vohaul and stop the salesman. That's why I got that game over. This time, I'm pretty sure I remembered to do it. So yeah. By the way, did you hear the guys say Woodini in the background?
You're going to have to stop cutting these escapes so close, right? Well, you must feel pretty good. You also managed to save your own skin. And just look at that score.
Okay.
Pretty darned impressive.
This should be different.
Suddenly, a warning signal draws your attention to the front oxygen meter. It reads low and dropping fast.
Oh, it is different, but that's not good.
This is just great. You knew it was too good to be true. You have maybe 5 minutes of air left. Well, Roger, it was nice knowing you.
Another 5 minutes? Are you serious?
You are inside. The chamber is a bed of sorts, enclosed in a large plexiglass cylinder. The occupant of such a chamber would be placed in suspended animation and kept alive for an indefinite period of time.
So it looks like you're supposed to use the bed, right? I mean, that's kind of obvious. It's the only thing you can really see.
No way. That would be instant death. There's...
Yeah, that's apparently the right way to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if we automatically die in 5 minutes. And then we'll climb into the chamber.
Sorry, you've run out of oxygen and are now dead. Your death is a lonely event occurring in an utterly desolate setting. alone in the knowledge that you have spared Xenon an incredibly horrible fate. You must now deal with the downside of self-sacrifice.
So I guess you can die if you just wait long enough. Asphyxiation sensation. Space air just doesn't have the same kind of effect on you. Alright, cool. I didn't know if that was a thing or not. I'm glad we tested it. Yep.
You slide down the plexiglass cover.
Gotta put ourselves in,
You make the split-second decision to enter the sleep chamber. It seals automatically.
hibernation.
Soon you are overcome by a pleasant drowsiness. This is certainly better than suffocating.
And hopefully someone
you begin
finds
to
us.
drift away into a deep sleep. With the satisfaction you have accomplished your task. You've come through in the clutch and you deserve a nice long rest. Now, if someone would just pick you up somewhere along the way.
Yep, exactly.
So long, Roger Wilco, and thanks again for saving your people.
You're welcome. So long and thanks for the fish. The end. For now. Space Quest, Chapter 2, Vohaul's Revenge. Woo! Well, that last part of the game was extremely difficult for me. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The remake is still amazing. This really was a fun game. And I had a lot of fun with it. I laughed a bunch of times. I banged my head against the wall a bunch of times. The puzzles were... the troll puzzle with the maze was by far one of the most complicated things that I think has been devised. I love how they have like the old graphics here. Him sweeping. You got Vohaul. You got the insurance salesman. But everything about this game was, really good, and it was really clever. I love the references, the Easter eggs, with Star Wars and Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The song is very catchy, that's why I'm not talking. Yeah, this was absolutely amazing. Wonderful game. Great job with this remake, Infamous Adventures. You really did an amazing job. And as I said, the puzzles were really good. Some of them, yeah, just Hannibal Lecter as himself. But some of them really did get me. And there were a lot of trolls in this game. The fact that there was that self-destruct button, and here I am thinking, wait, that doesn't make sense. I forgot something in the bathroom. I mean, that was just a troll, and they did a great job with those. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm undecided if I'm going to play Space Quest 4 or get back into Silent Hill. The Space Quest games take a lot less time, that is for sure. Next time on Space Quest, our favorite hero wakes to find himself in the greatest adventure of his life. Who is this dude, and what does he want with the two guys? Will Roger escape the Annihilator? And more importantly, will he pack the correct underwear? Join our intrepid janitor on his next adventure as we explore strange new worlds. Star Trek now. And answers all these exciting questions. And more. Coming soon to a Flightless Bird channel near you. All the question marks. Stay tuned. Meanwhile, back on Labion. They cooked the hunter. What's going on here? The apes and the pink marshmallow men have become close friends, apparently. But yeah, this picture sums up everything that you need to say about Space Quest 3. It's basically a giant, if you take this game seriously, there is something wrong with you. Just sit back, laugh, enjoy, and have fun, which is what we did have. And I'm really excited for this series, especially since, you know, when I was doing initial research on Space Quest 2 and the remake, I came across a review that said, why is anyone remaking Space Quest 2? This is the worst game in the series. What is going on? And everyone's like, yeah, you know, you just want to get to Space Quest 3 because that's where the fun really begins. I don't know about that. I completely disagree. I mean, I'm not going to say that Space Quest 2 is the worst because I haven't played all of them, but this was a lot of fun. And if this is, you know, the least favorite adventure, I can't wait to see what the next ones bring because I love this adventure. It was great. And I can't wait to see more. So yes, this game is dedicated to the memory of Sammy B, 1980 to 2006. Remember him, you smile, invite you to do the same in his memory. Just want to say thank you to everyone who has been following this series. If you did like what you saw, I know I say this at the end, but this is the last video of the series. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Join us. Let me know that you did so in the comments below. And at the very least, you know, give it a thumbs up. Yeah, because if you watched all of it and you enjoyed it, then do so. Now, obviously, if you watched all of it and you did enjoy it, well, then do the opposite. That's fine, too. I mean, always be true to yourself and always do what you believe needs to be done. I love you all very much. Let me know in the comments below if you would like me to go to Space Quest 3 or if you would like me to go to Silent Hill 3. Like I said, these games do seem to go a little bit faster than the Silent Hill series, so I'm kind of torn between the two. But until next time, thank you again, and so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.